didn't care. Jaywalking, SMH. How's audio actually? Visual is good. How's the sound? Hope that is also good. Alright, so you're gonna head out towards Navruz Park. Should be in this direction. Yeah, the camera is still a bit like shaky. I'm gonna get like better, probably mount for it or something, so it's a bit less shaky. But yeah, like up and down, bobbing motion, kind of nothing really against that. Like you need like the Z-axis stabilizers, and that's already like not that simple. That already will be a pretty massive device to just hold with you. The Orient House, the left. I think it was like some what's the name? Like the utensils and everything. I think there, like things for home, you know. Basically, dishes, all that stuff. I think at least. And the mega civilization, yeah. Hey Pony, hey Axer, hey Nick, hey Steve. Hello guys, hello. Didn't load higher than that. Didn't load up from there. Yeah, I'll need to figure out how to make the camera more stable. Just didn't pay attention to it that much before. But now I kind of just like see that it's quite shaky there. Shouldn't be too bad. Mostly should be just like up and down bobbing. Everything else should be kinda removed by the gimbal, but still. I got like the chest mount, even though it's a little, I wouldn't say it's like more noticeable and stuff. Like I already like walking around with this like pretty massive stick on shoulders, sorta. This camera is pretty big after all, especially with like extra battery and stuff. So I need not to miss the moment when the battery is gonna be dead, you know. All right, let me double check. I think I'm going a right way, but I'm not 100% sure. It should be. Is it like that far actually, or am I going wrong way? Let me double check. Because I think it should be this way. I'm actually not so sure. Korzinka store, that's the one. No, I think it should be. Turonbank, alright, yes, okay, I'm going the right way then. Good, just a little further away than I thought it is. First person RPG FPV, yeah. Some people actually kind of like, I heard, don't like when it's like, you know, like the super smooth footage. It just kind of like seems weird to them or something, I guess. So maybe a little bit of bopping is good. And that's why it's nice to have like the gimbal camera, because like I actually like right now I'm noticing how much it's like shaking all over the place. Like with GoPro that was way worse. Hey Kuwak, hello. Yeah, the bike helmets here I don't think I've seen actually. You're probably quite like, you know, safe to assume if you see someone in the bike helmet, that's probably some foreigners. Unless it's like, you know, like the motorbike and stuff, then I think, haven't seen many here really. But I think, you know, police here is kind of strict with that stuff. And the road police here is insane, actually, especially after, you know, like Armenia and Georgia. The road police here is, first of all, very present, and second of all, like, doing their job real well. Now, the post-process stabilization can be weird, yeah, 100%. Like, I could notice it even with my, like, the GoPro streams and everything. As soon as you get, like, the how it's called, like hyper smooth or something on, you just kind of like see how like it becomes all like blurry and everything, because it's pretty much kind of like taking like the higher resolution, and then it's pretty much just, you know, like centers a piece of it and kind of like tries to, you know, like to move that frame according to your shakening. So yeah, like the natural stabilization with gimbal is really good. I like it, especially when you're actually filming, you know, from the hand, not like IRL stream, but just kind of like filming something. Like, it's so good, so stable. It's a really cool camera. I need to like kind of get, you know, used to it and get that like habit of just like filming a lot of shit. Could do a lot of stuff there. Could film a lot of stuff. There's also ultra wide lens. People said it's kind of good enough. I don't know, maybe I should try it. See the difference. Is it any good, eh? Gotta check that. Maybe it's gonna be nice. Already ice cream stars popping. Well, it is like 26 right now or something, so ice cream, you know, seems quite fitting. Guess like still some like New Year's decoration or something around. Didn't have time to remove. And now it's 26 already. The biggest summer is already starting. I give it like a couple of months. Like when we're gonna be leaving, probably like in the middle of May, it's gonna be already blazing here. Gonna be dink. That's insane store marketing there. Rolling rolls, smoking fishes. Spring arrived, yeah. I just need to see, like, it's actually kind of interesting. There is like on this side, and like here there is not a lot of kind of like, no, it's not sakura, I guess, but kind of like some similar plant, I guess, that is like blooming super hard already. Like in our district we already have like decent amount of it. Here I just don't see any. Like there's no leaves, but it's already blooming. Well, there is one tree like that in the distance, you can probably see. I'll get close to it anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be quite the walk, but I will need to charge some more. We'll need to find the moment. Hey, Ultan. I didn't forget to put the cap on today. My glorious red cap that nowadays only has bad associations. But here I think no one really cares, so yeah, kind of like this tree here. Like plenty of those around. Not a lot here though. Like this district doesn't seem like it has a lot of them. We'll see maybe in the park. Hello Gulshan, how are you, man? The microphone battery should be good, just the camera, because it's gonna be kind of like a long walk. Just now gonna be sort of getting closer to the park than through the park. Park is not big though, but maybe there will be something, you know, to just like walk around and watch. And then gonna be heading back home for a walk too. Well, just so I don't stop the stream, you know. So just gonna walk there, otherwise I would take the metro again. The metro is nice today, not a lot of people. Like holiday, people chilling. No one's going to the metro. And the police officers in the entrance didn't really even like check me that much. There's like the frame detector, and then with your backpack and stuff, and detector shows something, then you're gonna get scanned with the manual thingy, the handhold thingy. But didn't ask me to open. I was already getting prepared to explain them, you know, like all my fucking setup in the backpack. But didn't need to. Feels good, man. Alright, I'm not sure if the pedestrian one actually even works. I guess it does. Or rather, I guess it doesn't. So we'll need to navigate. Alright, our turn. Yeah, I guess it doesn't. And that's why there is policeman. I get the free fisting, yeah. Not sure about, probably not here. Especially with foreigners, they're probably quite nice. But you never know. I was thinking about going to the famous best samsa in the city. But I think I'm gonna add it to some other route. I will add it to some other route we're gonna have. And there's a holiday, so I'm not sure, maybe there's like a lot of people. There's always a lot of people there. But today might be even more. Alright, getting on the bridge. I'm actually not sure. No, I think I go over the bridge, right. It's like some bridges here are kind of like tricky for the pedestrian walking. The Groenfest store. Insane. Alright, getting to some views from the bridge now. Feels good, eh? No, some construction site. That one doesn't feel that good. It's all the food delivery all over the place. There's like 5, I think, different like food delivery services. Whatever you want, man. As in, like, you know, the aggregators of deliveries. Food deliveries are insane here. All right. Let me get this one off the holder. Whoop. Didn't even notice I did it. Nice. Got some water. A bit of water here. And the precious water in the desert. As I walk around with it, a little enhanced. Has the TV tower there. We'll get there too one day. That's where the center of Pilaf is, close to the TV tower, so we'll get there. The acts are right here. Good luck with the beating, man. Good luck. In the TV term, yeah. Now we're gonna go towards the river and follow the river basically for a bit. There should be like the what's the name? The power plant of the river fueled one. When the river doesn't seem like that insane in terms of speed, yeah. But we'll see. I don't know if it's functional actually, the power plant. It's there, but not sure if it works now. Guess we'll see. Guess we'll see. All right. Guess we just cross here. Uzbek Hydroenergo, so might actually be even working. Unless they made like a museum or something out of it. There goes the river. And then there is the hydro power plant. Gonna see if it's working actually. Don't think you can get close though, but at least from here should be able to see something. And that should be already like entrance to the park. Almost where the Ferris wheel is. So almost there. Well, the water kind of going there, but not sure if it's actually working though. Maybe very slowly. Doesn't seem like some insane flow speed anyway. Even though it kind of narrows down there. I'll get close and show. It's a bit windy, but should be kind of fine. Should be fine. People with cameras and stuff, so yeah, I guess people already going from the park, from Navruz Park. Doesn't seem like a crazy amount of people though. But we're not in the park yet. That's probably where more people are. No, I can't see anything super exciting with the power plant. Maybe actually if the difference in, yeah, it should be like kind of like dropping the level of the river. There are a bunch there probably, but I'm not sure if you can get from the other side close enough. Probably not really. Actually, let's see, maybe you can. Well, I'm just enjoying the river views. Yeah, there's some sort of boat gills or something. Some people fishing. Yeah, there's the flower trees. There they are, all blooming. And a lot of fishermen here. Some Turkish restaurant. Effendi. Yeah, I don't think you can really get close there. I'm gonna look Is there even a passage? I feel like it's also probably fenced off there. Yeah, probably. Actually, it kinda is. Alright, fine, let's go check maybe. You can see the power plant from the bottom side. Not so sure. But we're about to find out. And then return enter the park then. Looks like all the attractions and stuff already working. People riding some insane rides there. Oh man, we're actually gonna be, I think we're gonna be going through here later anyway on the way out. And isn't like the park that small? Oh no, that's actually, wait a second. Oh, that's actually cool. That's the, kind of like the spot basically for the view. That's nice. I thought that was like the bridge that I'll be quitting through. And it ain't bridge yet. It ain't bridge yet. And plug in. Whoop. And there it is. And the power plant be pumping. I'll get where the spot is, then go backwards, because this side there is nothing really anyway. Some construction sites, some fences, ain't much really. Ain't much going on. Yeah, it's like the view spot for the beautiful construction site there. Well, I can see the river and the power plant. No, closer is kind of cooler though. Water is actually quite clean. That's the rare occurrence really in the big city. It do be quite clean. And there just kind of river continues. Here it already kind of gets some more speed, going down and becoming more narrow because of the power plant. It does get some speed. Alright, let's go to the park now then. The park is behind this fence there. I'm gonna backtrack a bit. Just a fucking blue fence, because why not? Not sure why. Maybe they're building something there or something. Or something like that. If are yellow. Glad you like it, glad you like it. Glad you like them. Well, now we go enter the park from the top part, I guess. I'll walk around, see what's up there. Should be maybe some stands where I can get some sumalak, which is like a traditional food for Navruz. It's like this like paste made out of germinated wheat. It's kind of like, well, suppose I haven't tried yet. Like you can buy them in the store, but in the store it's not so cool. And you can get like a whole jar in the store, so we'll see. Maybe there's like a smaller portions you can get here just to try. I'm gonna get some to my friend also. So it should be kind of like this, like sweet. Well, obviously not Nutella or something, because no nuts, but something like that. Not sure what is even like similar to. Can't even imagine really. Just like purely boiled for a while, for a long while, germinated wheat, and maybe just like kind of like raw wheat or something. Depends, I guess, on the type. Who's dressed very smart? I mean, how do you dress smart? How do you dress smart, really? Like in terms of weather and stuff. Shirts and blazers and stuff. Ну, это здравствуйте. А, да, конечно. Так, сейчас у меня тут просто целое это самое сетап. Оп. Спасибо. Oh, got checked here. One moment. The security is checking. 1 second, I need to get putting that backpack up and down. It's a whole fiesta, tell you that. And the security being maintained. See, everything good? Nothing worked while I was dealing with the security check. Should be good, I think. There we go. Yeah, let's go this way for now. All Gucci there, all Tamaguchi. And I think for this I'm gonna take the camera myself then. While we're walking here, so I can show stuff better. Whoop. Good. Connection, all that. Let me double check then. Because I'm afraid like when I was removing the backpack and stuff, something got borked there. The Mega Tower. Should be good, alright. Just checking the... Nothing cut out. Nice, good. Yeah, there's gonna be a load of these towers when we go to like Samarkand, Bukhara. Fortresses and towers like this, there is gonna be a shitload. There is gonna be a lot of that. Same sounds of the carousels and stuff. I think that must be. It's like the Flamingos Hour or something. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, it's like a zip line here. Well, that seems kind of like a lame zip line, though. There's one side. I'm not sure if it's even working right now. Some people walking up there. Yeah, this one is totally not as cool as the one in Batumi. And that ride was quite something. But this seems a little Lidl. Near the fountains. Okay, these fountains are, you know, having some AOE, so I better not go close. I don't mind myself, but the camera getting wet would be not very good. This ain't the GoPro. That's like the only benefit of GoPro, I guess. A little, it's already going here. No, not at the camera. I'll turn the camera there and like raining all over the place here. Just hope it didn't get on the lens or something, because I need to wipe it then. Not gonna turn this way for now yet. Not yet. I guess I'll turn the camera later and see. Yeah, the water is going ham here. I guess people just like stop here to chill a little in the heat, which is quite nice. Alright, good. Let me see anything on the lens. Doesn't seem like it. We're good. No water got there. Light. Where's light? I think we're good. Whoop. Back at it. Gonna be some like tint or something here, I guess, later. Not yet. I guess it's like the TV tower model, a small one. Well, we'll go towards the actual one day, that's for sure. A remix, the Prima. Hello guys, hello. What the hello? And that tower, I think the turquoise one, that one I think is the one from Bukhara. I think that one is also the same color. We'll go there. We'll go there. MKHP, hello. Hello, sir. Navruz Park, sir. Are you already celebrating there? Or go into? There's already a bunch of people here. It's kind of like the regular like attraction park, pretty much. There should be like the ethnic one, even though I guess like all those like towers and all those things are basically supposed to be the ethnic part, I guess. Yeah, this one at least doesn't go ham, looks like, yet. It might. It might. Boba tea even. Mongoose. Seeing Torhammer there. Damn. Cybertruck attraction. Yeah, little did they know. It might be not the best name for your attractions, dude. Actually better Cybertruck though. Oh yeah, that's a debate fountain here. That will be kinda annoying to get into this one with the camera. Yeah, let's check. It's kinda like some mall or something there, I guess. Let's probably go here for now. I still haven't seen some Somaliak here though. I wonder where is that? Seeing the holidays, dude. Everyone's out with kids, touching grass. I guess this part should be soon. We're getting into the Ethno Park. Some in Tajik national costumes, could be. Some maybe tourists. I mean, in neighboring countries, you know, a lot of different nationalities and stuff, so a lot of crossovers, you know. This, I think, is the ethnic park. Let's go here. Let's go there. Yeah, that's the Ethno Park already. Firgana Street. Can go to Firgana too. Plan to, at least plan to. Some authentic street experience. Lots of people today indeed. Oh, look, the house of one of the ambassadors, huh? Store. People there. Some national clothes and stuff can get here. Yeah, like the souvenirs, clothes, national costumes, you know. Streets named after like the main cities, basically, the oldest, the biggest cities. So you can see like examples of like architecture, all that stuff. Well, hopefully we're gonna visit a lot of those. Hopefully. I do plan to. Up here. Like the massive market. Some blooming trees there behind, and a cool looking. Buy some carpets and stuff here. National costumes, very popular, it looks like. Holy. Insane party hard.
Assalomu alaykum qadrbaland qadrdonlar, sizlar bilan yana aralash quralash jamoati.
Yeah, I think the Ferris wheel I at some point will go for, but I think not on holiday, you know. That's too many people. On some regular day. Hey, Kagik.
Uzbekistan kızıma şu demeyi darladın. Kızım diyen bu elde daim olmadın. Uzbekistan kızıma şu demeyi darladın. Kızım diyen bu elde.
Mini city. And Bukhara, probably. We'll go there, we'll go there.
Gençler davranız mı ki? Başımız mı ki? Yani Uzbekistan'da yani zamanımız mı ki? Gençler davranız mı ki? Başımız mı ki?
I see some people with sumalak actually. I'll need to get some somewhere. People eating sumalak. This fountain doesn't work yet. Actually, can go up there. We can go up on the other side. Let's do that. I'll need to locate where to get some sumalak, dude. And I think we're gonna be exiting through here, maybe actually. We'll see. Now let me see how's the battery state after 1 hour. Actually pretty good. The handle is still half and the main battery is full. That's nice. That's actually quite good then. Yeah, I think when I go this way I can exit there, which I obviously not gonna do yet, but actually soon. It doesn't seem like that crazy much. Here at least kind of like a little more chill, less people, less noise. And this park is named basically Navruz Park, so it's like the main theme of it. But I assume not really like the main place where everyone is today, because I mean there's a lot of people, and I have a feeling there are probably some more dang stuff organized. Yeah, I need to check, but I think this is actually where I will be quitting through later. But yeah, I'll be doing like a lot of now IRL, so I think we're gonna get the Ferris wheel and stuff later. So far, at least like once in every country, I guess I had some Ferris wheel streams. Tbilisi and Yerevan. I'm gonna get some in Tashkent too. But you need to spy where people are getting all the sumalak. Like I see people with like the cups with it, but where they got them, I'm not sure. It's soon closer to the main entrance. I guess you can get some.
Rahmat. Keyingi ishtirokchimiz Zandiyor taklif qilamiz.
Not here. Ferris wheel? Not today, Gagik. Too many people there. I will just go again when there is less people, because I'm kind of free where to go and when to go. So we'll get it. We'll get there. I still haven't detected where people are getting sumalak though. Like it wasn't there. Passage here, I think. Hey Jordy, hello. How are you doing? Tomorrow for sure. I mean, I did, as I said, get the Ferris wheels in all the countries for now, so we'll get one here too. No worries, no worries. But yeah, today just way too dank. Today is the holiday here, so that's why there is way too many people. Way too many people. I am pretty sure on the regular day you just come here and like you just go on the Ferris wheel, no problems, like instantly. So that we will do. I'm for now on the quest to find some sumalak. It's the specialty for Navruz holiday here, so I want to get it. And I saw some people with the cups with that, but I'm not sure where did they get it because I don't see any stands with it yet. Kind of go a bit to the side from the main things, main places, and it's kind of all way less people and way more chill. But I'm actually not sure if I can return though to the different streets sorta. Just like little Uzbek town in miniature. I think I should be able to pass through there then. Yeah, it's like completely quiet here. And this place is chill. And there's like filming and stuff going too. And same photo sessions. And then we're gonna return. You see my belly low. Hello, sir. It is really nice. Like Tashkent itself is nothing that's super crazy. It's more kind of, like new buildings. This is like the Ethno Park, so they just like rebuilt, like some traditional national architecture and everything. And because, like the city itself was heavily damaged by earthquakes, so a lot of like the ancient stuff here already was ripped off to that. So it's more of a new things rather here. But it's still nice though, even with all the new stuff. There's like the Ethno Park that is supposed to kind of like show all the different cities, all the different cultures, the part of Uzbekistan. Got like museums and everything around. There's like no museums, it's more like stores, I guess. Permanent home? Like, I doubt it will, but I wouldn't mind actually. I actually wouldn't mind. Tashkent, I wouldn't mind. It's actually really cool. I do really like it here. The weather is a bit on like the extreme side though, as in like summer is mega hot. I mean, it's already 26 now. Little house. Got something with my keyboard there. Tutel. Like overall, I would love to. And the gimbal is getting like too slow sometimes when I turn too fast. Yeah, the earthquake had destroyed a lot of old stuff here, sadly. So like for the authentic experience, we're gonna go to like Samarkand, Bukhara. I'm gonna go there. And those are like more like historically ancient cities and places. Tashkent is also pretty ancient, but yeah, earthquake wasn't very nice to them. But yeah, I do like it here. It's really nice. It's really nice. Like if I would need to pick something out of places I've been to so far, this probably would be the one. This would be the one. Majority with the streak. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Alright, back to the market streets. Maybe there was some sumadak around here somewhere. The craft chocolate. Oh, looks like here actually, maybe. Some food stuff here, I guess. Let's see if we can get some sumadak around here somewhere. It's like popcorn, corn, ice cream. Yeah, I think here we will find one, that's for sure. Ice cream and other stuff. Some corn dogs, eh? Where's my sumalak? I have a feeling like we're gonna have more luck just going, you know, on the way home, just like stopping by like the metro station or something. I have a feeling you can even get some sushi and stuff here. Even that, but no sumadak. What the fuck, man? See, ice cream is even ramen with fucking Naruto, dude. There you go. The weed is everywhere. Yeah, not even sumadak here. Like, come on, dude. What is this? Where can I get the good stuff? Well, let's go towards the Bridgi exit there. I'll find somewhere. I will find it. Worst case, we are gonna stop on the way near one of the bazaar. Like bazaars usually do have all that stuff available. Actually, let me see. Play laser tag. Hands are busy. No, it's not. Well, I mean, I do carry the camera now in my hand because, well, I mean, so many people, so many tourists that here it's kind of like fine, I guess. Just walk like an idiot with stuff in the hand. Usually it hangs on my backpack strap, so no problems then. And go back to like the market street and see maybe I missed some there, but that seemed like more like clothes and stuff there rather than food. Let's go there. On regular days, I just kind of wonder. They'll do pass by, maybe on some of the IRL streams, get the Well, maybe on IRL streams. Get like the Ferris wheel and see maybe to get some like souvenir stuff here. Maybe. Like nice light clothes would be kind of cool too, not gonna lie. Especially since like the cotton and everything is kind of like national, you know, one of the biggest parts of economy and stuff. You can get some decent clothes that way. Decent cloth. There you go.
I knew he was an American because he was wearing Ultras. They don't sell those anywhere else. His shoes do.
Еще 10 минут.
Still no food detected here. 3. Yeah, like the art cafe here and stuff, sure. But that's not probably where you get some subadak. This way I think I haven't passed before, right? Let me see. Now, was it the place where I went last time? It could be. No, I think not this passage I took last time. Oh, this is where I entered last time, I remember now. This is where I entered last time. This is where I entered. And then I turned there. Alright, fine, let's go this way then. Yeah, this is where I entered last time, into this little quarter, the trading quarter, the Ethno quarter. Yeah, let's head towards the Brygge exit then. And yeah, maybe I'll stop by the bazaar or something and get the sumalak there. That's usually like really easy to find there. They're like close to the entrance most of the time, or like in the special, like, you know, lines where you can get all the food here. So I'm just gonna do that probably. Alright, battery. Damn, the handle is still at 37%. Not bad. What is this magic? Either like train the battery or something. It actually works really good. I mean, unless like something suddenly gonna just die after. Hope not. Because I do have the power banks and stuff that I can get connected and it'll be fine. Yeah, it's like the food truck, but there is no sumalak either. Like, what is this, man? I think it was advertised there will be like 50 different types of it or something here. And I can see a single type, dude. I can see a single type. Can see a single type of it. Nice, well, nice. Yeah, kvass is good stuff, man. It's like with this weather now, we probably also should get some with my friend. Some cold kvass in this weather. It's beautiful. With Ramza. Some cold kvass in the hot weather is beautiful. And yeah, 26 I would say is already quite hot over there. The summer is here already. Alright, yeah, I think that's probably the bridge I need. So we'll go there. Exit the park through there. It's kind of small park, it's nice. It's nice. Maybe I'll find some Somalak there actually, I wonder. Because they still kind of plan to like expand the park, get more stuff going here. More new buildings. Well, doesn't still seem like any food stands there. So yeah, I guess bazaar it is. The bazaar or next to metro station. I thought this would be kind of like some like place with like, you know, super cool authentic Somalak, but yeah, it doesn't really seem like it's around. Well, some people had it though, but I'm not sure where they got it actually. Not a lot of people though. Maybe the main stuff didn't start yet. I mean, maybe it's already over. Because I mean, it's now what? Close to 3 p.m. Oh, yeah, near the bazaar usually, well, you'll be able to easily find it, so hopefully we will. On regular days, it's like when you're kind of not super interested, you can find it anywhere. And when you're interested, then you can't find it at all. Some cafes here. It's like the park area sort of continues. Next to the water. The water going ham there. Let me see. There's like some tricky bridge here. That's the water. There's like a way down. Well, it's not exactly down though. Let's see what's there. It was actually really nice day. Nice. Actually good show. Actually good show. See where this goes. No, it goes this way. I see. I should probably go a bit differently. Well, fine. I'm gonna see. I might need to go up. See some people with Somalak there. So I assume there's like a little spot there where you can get it. Maybe. There's like a cafe. But I can just grab some with me. because I'm not gonna be able to cross in reverse. It's tea for sure. Maybe people got sumalak somewhere else, and here they're just getting tea and just a sit. Just the people sit. A river going home. Remind me of some like mountain rivers in a way. Alright, now to get up from here, it's a whole fiesta, I guess. I should go on the other way. And then I would be able to exit there and cross another bridge, yeah. There will be just like a way up here. There's some sort of way to cross to that side, eh? Sorry. Alright, fine. Yeah, I wonder if they have sumalak in this one. Or if someone just bought them somewhere else and here they just grabbed some tea. Because I don't think in this cafe they have it. Okay, it doesn't seem like it at least. And the mega brid gidiyor. Yeah, everyone's just drinking tea and stuff, so I guess maybe sumalak is not from here. And then I'm gonna get it somewhere else. That will be the plan. Let's go on the other side. Some dang building here. There's also some ice cream already wrapping down the business. Let's see what this is. This I think is a museum. Tree also starting to bloom. Feels like already a little too warm for that poor tree. And gonna be blooming probably more. Feels a little lacking some water there. Oh, like a lot of trees and the grass is on like the artificial watering, because yeah, there ain't that much water. So now there's still kind of some rains and stuff, but yeah, soon it's already gonna be gonna be the mega heat. Yeah, I think it's kind of like the museum of like Olympic sportsmen or something that they have. Here's the main entrance from the other side. Sportsman statues. Yeah, the water is here too. The river split. There you can see from here. What is this? Olympia, Paralympia, Shon Shuhrati Museum. Yeah, so that I guess Olympic and Paralympic Sportsman Museum. And their teams, I guess. Come on. The gimbal feels like too slow sometimes. Takes a while. I'm not doing too many turns. That's a big puppy there. You can go sit and chill near the water there. Oh, river is going ham. Some dank fucking cubic and black building. Modernity, man. Rejected. A return to dank Aladdin buildings, man. Looks way better. So this side of the river. River just keeps going. There's more of these like bumps there. The insane TikToking setup. Scratch him, yeah. He sure needed some. Sure wanted some scratches there. Yeah, now we're getting to more or less regular stuff. The regular Tashkent, not the park. Yeah, I think that street I'm gonna follow, and I'll need to find where the Alai Bazaar. Mega Square. That seems kind of like some the Soviet style, the constructivism. And the insane wicked skateboarding. This one. Oh yeah, that's that I assume some over the. Actually, no, earthquake I think was earlier though, but maybe I'm wrong. The 6th of April 1966, even the time too. So I assume, I guess. Interesting monument, dude. Interesting idea. Interesting concept. The Giga Chad statue, yeah. Yeah, sir. Russian swearings are everywhere there. You want the language to swear well? I know which one to pick. It's kind of interesting in some of like the countries and like the post-Soviet territories. A lot of them using like swearings in Russian, and that's kind of like, you know, fine. If you swear in like your own language, then it's gonna be like looked down upon. I'm not sure if I can actually walk through that green part there. It doesn't seem like there is a road. Actually, I guess there kinda is. Fine, let's go closer to the buildings, I guess. It's tempting, fine. It's tempting. I think there is a road. And it's gonna be kind of like in the middle of everything, so we'll be able to film more stuff. And shade also. The heat is like way better here. Like, well, I mean, it's 26, it's not like 30 something yet. But I also, you know, kind of just got out of the winter mode when I was just wearing like 3 layers of clothes at home. So I'm not really yet through the acclimatization process. Well, there is like this like trail. I guess that's as best as we get here. Like this trail, like more or less intended though. I don't know, dude. It should be, so I guess fine. Touching the grass. I think there's going to be a metro station at the end of this, and then I will need to turn. We're going to get the bazaar, I think. The Alay Bazari. Alright, handle battery 15%, the main battery 100% still. I just hope it actually displays right and not gonna like pull on me that, you know, actually this 15% is my total battery and it's just gonna die after that. Which according to time feels kind of like it might happen, honestly. So if it dies all of a sudden, don't mind. I will just plug the cable and restart it. It's just gonna take some time to restart because that sounds weird. Like if the handle lives that long, that's cool, but I don't believe that. That's already like 1.5 hours live and the handle battery is actually small, so I kinda doubt it's alive. There is this Mega 3, holy. Trees look kind of dead. Yep, it's kind of like it's 26, but yeah, trees like barely start to get green. Some trees are blooming already, even like they just skipped the green stage. They just bloom instantly. And I think some like under our windows, there's like 1, I think 3 that got like some like small green leaves for now. Everything else is dead, sorta. And here you can see all like the piping and stuff, the ground. So yeah, you need artificially to water everything here because it's mega dry. It is mega dry. Doesn't help with my back being all sweaty already though. Alright, I think I need to go here on the left side because this kind of stops here, the trail. Some fancy cafe with some fountains there in the distance. I have some pilaf there. Now let's go on this side. And there I should be able to get to bazaar. And then just keep going, and I will be arriving. But it's still gonna take a while. It's gonna be like maybe an hour walk or something back home from here. This one doesn't have a button, it doesn't seem like. Oh, there we go. Alright, gonna catch when it's gonna be time to turn to the left towards Bazaar. And there's some insane hot dogs. Hot dogish. Oh no, actually follow here. All the electric cars, man. Oh damn, they want to like lift the bathtub in the apartment. Can't get it any other way through. Holy shit. That's a mega apartment there. Hey Roman. And your apartment's so dank, you need to get a crane to get the bathtub. Those two bathtubs also. And it seems like the mega apartment indeed then. Yeah, some trees already kind of getting a little green, but ain't much. Ain't much. Jag denk me a little. Yeah, this one is a little. The leaves are already going slowly. Some mega nest up there. Where's my bow? Gotta get it down. There's some necklace probably. Alright, is it this street or... No, I think next one probably. Probably next one, where the fancy building starts, as kind of like the crossing of some big streets. And that's where we're gonna get to bazaar most likely. I think this one is kind of like fancy bazaar though, so we'll see. Like it's not gonna be like very authentic, it's most likely gonna be very overpriced and stuff. But I just want to get some sumalak, dude. Good sumalak. That's all I want to get. What is this? About to get there? Insane. Insane. Time for familiar buildings. ATMs here. And it's holidays, so like all the bank offices and stuff are RIP. Everyone's just like drying out all the ATMs. Could get some cash to myself, I guess, but whatever, should be enough. Yeah, next street I think, to the left, and we should get to Alai Bazaar. Oh, there's a small fountain even here. Fancy house. Bank, I see. You park Yuli Bank. Yuli Yuli. Great Silk Road. Is it just the bank or something else? Oh, Ministry of Sports also. Damn, son. There it is. That's the biggest ministry, dude. A lot of sports. A lot of sports. Alright, is it here? Let me see. Aloi Bazaar, yeah, I see it. Oh, it's to the right actually. I guess, alright. I guess. Got you baited. Aloi Bazaar. Let's see, can I cross underground there, I wonder? Yeah, for some reason thought I need to turn to the left, not to the right. Yeah, that works. I'm not sure if this crossing actually works though. I guess I should. It's kind of weird one, why is it such long like platforms there? Yeah, I think that should be the one, I guess. Obviously might be rip the connection. Actually, I'm not sure. Is it like for the pedestrians, or is it like some technical? No, it should be for pedestrians, I guess. Seems like a deep one, so you guys might cut out. Oh yeah, metro. Oh, Viefin? Yeah, it's too deep. So fucking deep. Oh yeah, look at this shit. I don't know if you can see though. This is the metro, like the seal doors. The full fallout mode. And behind those, there's probably even the massive one. And there's metro for you. Yeah, the rail there. Hey Zekmak, hey PG, hello guys. Hope you hear me. Sorry. Didn't greet because we are underground, so I wasn't sure if it was working. Now I can. Alright, I have a feeling I might be a little too... No, it should be fine. Should be fine. A little bit of Metro RP indeed. How the bazaar actually works today? I mean, it should probably. Oh yeah, that's the Goethe Institute actually. Sprache Kultur Deutschland. The game dev are related activities there. Had last year at least. Like some competitions there, lectures. Some game jams I think they had too. Yeah, this gotta be careful here. That's the Uzbekistan classic, dude. You need to always look, especially when you're getting out of the taxi. I already got debated once, but thankfully it was a small one, so I got my lesson first. Tandır somsa. Got that lesson first, you know, on the easy mode, without trauma. Seems kind of like dead gear around here. I guess bazaar also is like holidays. No bazaar for you. Aloe Bazari. And the metro entrance is right next to it. Convenient, but seems kind of dead though. I would expect a shitload of people around. Actually, there are some people in, so I guess it actually does work. Well, let's see what's in then. Yeah, it's not exactly the bazaar you would expect, though. Tell you that. Not the most authentic one, I guess, let's put it that way. The exchange. I want to exchange some dollars or rubles. There it is. It's like if you are like, you know, the random white person with a backpack somewhere near the bazaar, any bazaar, you will have no problems exchanging currency. But I wouldn't recommend that way though, because you never know. Some bakery with some coffee. But that ain't sumalak, dude. Now that already looks... Now that already looks a little more authentic, I see. So we kind of entered the true part. This one is also looking like very fancy and clean. Let's get the camera on the back. So I'm not walking around with it in my hands. Not like it's way more sneaky that way, but still. They have the regular like Lidl store here too. It's a really good local like low coaster. Oh yeah, and this is the germinated wheat actually. This grass. That's like the symbol. Well, I see some sumalak already, so I can get it, but let's see, maybe we'll see some, freshly cooked. Hey, boss face, hello. How are we doing? Selling some knives. Want some knives? Yeah, one over like the food lines here. Maybe we'll find some freshly made sumalak too. I see it in cups already and everything. There's like the meat line at the left. You can get all the different meat. Food is usually kind of on the outskirts. Okay, I see some, I guess. Seabass face, I see. Good luck with Korpaman. Good luck, you can do it. Oh, yeah, there's some checha now where you can get some actual food, but don't want the actual food yet. I want some sumalak, the sweet specialty. I did see it there, so I can get it, but let me see. There was some like other lines there. Maybe I can find some there still. If not, I'm just gonna return and get it there. Whatever. Hey, Warrior, hello. The Paturnon. Yeah, there's like sumalak here also. There it is, for example, but I want to get some fresh. Like very fresh. That would be nice. Belarus store here. I'm not near the entrance, I wonder. And there usually is kind of like this, like, one could say food court in a way, I guess. As close as it can get. How's going on, Warrior? How's life? Alright, that seems kind of meat there. Bread. And the Belarus store is Also here is the massive one. Get some stuff for Belarus there. You can have some kvass from there too. They're really good kvass. But it's usually like in Georgia, at least it was very expensive. And they have like some local kvass that is also decent. And some bakery. No, this combo. Huh? Chocolate and fish, why? Oh, why would you do that? Yeah, looks like here maybe actually. There is some juicers. Assalamu alaikum. А сомаляк?
Да, сумаляк.
Ну, прям немного. Половина вот так где-то.
Ярым.
Mhm. И ложечку можно еще тоже. Сколько?
15.
What? Acquired. Good, да? Yeah, спасибо. Got them. A brown sticky liquid, yeah. So this is basically the local specialty for this holiday. Oh, warm, nice. Called sumalyak. It's like the paste made out of like the boiled germinated wheat. So I haven't tried it yet. Like I've seen it, but usually like they sell, you know, like in the store, in like the jar. It's like a lot, and you know the store one is probably like not as good as, you know, the fresh thing. And you can get this like on any bazaar near the metro station usually too. Like it's all over the place. So I was like, well, might as well try, you know, the dang good thing, the real one, instead of buying the grocery store one. So we'll try. We got some also, so my friend can try. Just peace out from like the bazaar. Too many people here. Yeah, and get some like some fresh juice. Strawberry already started, looks like here too. Like a lot of strawberry, I see. Just don't really have like a lot of cash on me, and you probably will need to do a lot of bargaining for that, you know. You gotta get your speech checks there going, you know, the haggling. Now that's a good question. Can I actually peace out from here? through here. Yeah, I don't think I can probably. Alright, fine. Where's the actual exit? The haggle boxers, yeah. I would actually get some, but yeah, the Stonka right now is kinda tight in terms of cash. And yeah, I don't think they take cards in the marketplace. Wouldn't surprise me nowadays though. But you potentially also need to take a lot. Maybe I should actually.
Gel Emre. Ya hocam bugün gelgen konudan. 127 mi var? 125 mi var? 100 bin mi? Ya o da kan kılır gene. O da sizi korkuyan 120 bin kalır. Gel Emre.
Салам алейкум. Под сколько?
Это 120, это 150.
Угу. Посмотрим. 120-150. Alright. Don't have that much cash. That's like what? No, that's too much, dude. That's too much. Skamazin, dude. Even though I guess like one of those plates is like maybe even more than 1 kilo. They seem kind of massive. But still, it's basically like 150 is $8, $9, around that something. Actually, no, wait, 150 is like $10 basically, yeah. It's even more than $10. $10 per that. If it's more than a kilo, then it's kind of fine. If it's kilo or less, then I feel like it's a little too much. Feel like you can find it cheaper. What's the scam for tourists? It would be interesting actually. should maybe ask that dude who was buying, like, how much did you pay, bro? But that would be an interesting, you know, one. The statistics. And also, they exchange instantly. The white dude passing by. I've already exchanged some dollar. Oh, we have some. It's not that the right bazaar for that. I heard like legends about like the Charsu bazaar, where the people just kind of, you know, at the exchange, people just like sitting there on the sidewalk with like the bags, like the massive bags, you know, with cash, and just exchanging. I'll go to Charsu too. We'll go there too. Camera, where are you going? Turn back. Alright, let's see where I actually am. Exactly, I think I should be in the right general direction. But I want to see the whole thing. Alright, so we just out of the bazaar. Should I think when if I go here, I should get all right. That works. All right. The square Hamid Alimjan. That works, that works. And then I take a turn there and we're good. Wait, isn't like the... No, I guess it's not here. Yeah, that's a different road. Fine. Yeah, I thought I could be maybe passing the post office to show, but the post office actually was to the right. I'll get there too. Hamid Alimjan. That's the name. That's the name. Alright, fine. Let's try the good stuff. The insane food review. Dessert review, I guess. Hey, portable, hello. How we doing? Come on. Packed real good. All right. Not exactly the Lux Maxing there. But now for the taste test. Oh, it smells. Smells like bread. I mean, sweet. I mean, not bad. It's basically kind of like sweet liquid bread. Kind of like, you know, like sourdough a little, but sweet though. The sweet dough bread. Hey, Captain. Hello. The cup of barbecue sauce, yeah. I mean, not bad. I like it. I like it. Like a thick kvass, yeah, you know, in a way, kind of like, you know, those concentrated, like for baking and stuff, for kvass making, but you know, like not as concentrated and sweet. All right, not gonna do it on the go too much, but it's all right. Not something I would be eating on the regular, that's for sure. It's also pretty sweet, actually. But I don't think they add actually sugar or anything. It's just basically the wheat and stuff, since it's germinated and everything already. And they just kind of like make it. Oh, the glass is not really, the cup rather, not really very solid. So I need to be careful closing it slowly. Got them. Interesting taste. Kind of sweet kvass, sweet concentrated kvass in a way, a little bit. Alright, how do we get to the biggest streets? I think through here I should be able to. Oh yeah, I see one. Not sure which one, but as long as there is one, we'll find the one that I need anyway. How's it going, Captain? A long time no see. How's the life in the civilized lands going? Some mono you have there? Let's see. I need to check. Hook it to your veins. Yeah, that would be dink. That would be a dink one. Alright, let's see. So, ooh, I'm not sure if this one I can walk. That bridge seems like cars only. And then see like mosaics on the houses and stuff. One moment, gonna check. Close the chat and check here. One sec. How's the battery? Okay, now the main battery is going 76%. It's actually a pretty good result. I like it. Okay, so right now I am looking at. I think it's kind of showing it wrong though. Bruh. I think you're showing in complete opposite direction, dude. Hulk Bunky. Do I see Hulk Bunky? Not exactly. Okay, and this way. The Hulk bunk, by the way, is like the people's bunk. The Hulk is like people, basically. Okay, I think this way then. Alright, so this should be it. Yeah, I don't want to fall into those two. Careful walking around at night, and especially if you decided to do a little drinking, which is haram, but you know, happens left and right anyway. There's just special stores with booze. It's not something, you know, completely non-existent here. Alright, the good question is, can I actually get somewhere? Okay, I think there is some sort of a walkway there. If I go here, let me see. Okay, there is, good. Saved. I was like, you know, sorting out my setup when I just arrived at the metro, out of the metro station, putting all back together. Yeah, getting ready to stream on like the bench outside the metro station. And while I was doing it, I saw like there was like the Spooderman just kind of like approaching, and I'm like, bruh, I don't know local Spoodermans, man. They're fucking karakurt and shit here. I don't want to risk that. Don't want something like that to bite you. Karakul. Karakul actually, how it's translated? Okay, I am always mixing up. Kara is black, I think, not red. I think it's black. So Kara Kul, and Kul is lake. So Karakul is Black Lake, I think, basically. Nice, Captain. Nice. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds like life's going well, man. Happy to hear it. Glad you like it. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more IRLing now. It's like last couple of months here. So gonna be doing my regular routine. Well, it does show that I'm here. I really not sure if it shows it right. I'm really not sure, but this I think is the street I kind of need. I'm just not sure if I'm going right way though, because I kind of feel I'm going a wrong direction. But yeah, I think I do actually. Why is the map here guy? Right, 1 second. I'll try it differently then. Because I clearly feel that I'm going in the wrong direction though. Some Lauren chatters, yeah. I think I'm always mixing up, like what is the word for red and what is the word for black. I'm always mixing. I think Kara is black though. And Karakum, which is actually the desert here in Uzbekistan, Karakum is actually a black desert. No, not black desert, black sand. Kum is a sand in Uzbek. So like next to every apartment block, next to every entrance to apartment block, in winter, there's the barrel that says Kum on it. The whole barrel of Kum there. Why did my navigation die? I have GPS on. What the fuck? Yes, please, can you use the GPS? Alright, 1 moment, I'll let you use the GPS. Yep, that is completely wrong direction, I fucking knew it. That's fine though. That actually is kind of fine because we're just gonna cross here because there was no other ways to cross for now anyway, and then we go in the other direction. No problems. Just gonna disappear probably for a second. Yeah, my other phone with the DJI stuff running and with the chat running and everything, already couldn't understand where the fuck am I. Do you guys see the blinking of the lights? Like, I'm not sure how to like set that up even, because like I did set, you know, like the anti-flicker for like 50 Hertz, which is like standard here. But I assume some of the lights nowadays they don't directly go into the like the electric, you know, plug. Basically, they go through like some sort of transformators and everything, right? So they basically have some like, I don't even know what fucking frequency they run. And how to fight that, I am not so sure. Silent Hill last tunnel, yeah. And the Super Kika is Cyberga. That's a bus station. It's pretty much all the bus stations are like these pavilions with some stores and other stuff integrated into them. Some homies hugging. Need to normalize that, man. Normalize that. All right, that's an interesting one. How the fuck did I go through here? No, there's some guy just like selling some strawberries on the side. It's quite common here also. Want to eat some fresh strawberries? I get some like fresh juicer. There you go. It's always there. Alrighty, see you boss face, see you sir. Longer exposure, alright, I'll need to look into if I can manual set this stuff in streaming mode. Yeah, so like there should be some sort of like the some sort of settings that help with that. Alleviate that a bit. I wonder if there is some way to pause there too. I feel like I actually might need to go through, not straight up to the street to the left, but I feel like there might be no way to go there. So I need to find some road maybe deeper in the district. Basri Baba, Turkish restaurant. Alright, let me see, I wonder. I think I should be able to. It looks like a lot of green there, so probably possible. Shutter speed, not sure if you can even actually set it really. That's the thing, I need to check if there is some sort of ND filters and crank down the shutter speed, alright. Need to look into that. Need to look into that. Alright, so continuing here. And then we go to the left. Alright, good. Now let's do it this way. I mean, as long as it's not too annoying, right, with those PPG lights and stuff, then it's fine. It will be probably annoying if you're like in some sort of like place inside with a lot of lights, then it's probably potentially getting PPG. I remember with GoPro that was also an issue. None of the anti-flickers and FPS changes really helped. Hey, tuning hello. How are we doing? All right, there's the Hulk bunk and the People's bunk. There's like towers here, like dude, we like have the same pretty much in like my district of Moscow. Same stuff there. Like in this sense, like Tashkent itself, unless you go in some like specific spots, you know, in the city, like the, you know, like the sightseeing touristic spots and stuff, like it's basically, you know, I didn't even leave anywhere, man. And the mega home feeling. Hey Dick. Yep. Pretty much. Metro is the same too. Like they got the new trains the same as they have in Moscow. The front part of the train is like a little different, but like inside, all the same. Even the same fucking fire extinguishers, samurai. Always laughing at them back in Moscow, and they have the same here. So back home, yeah, like Wildberry Saison, there it is. Cafelite coffee is a bit different, but they have one price coffee here too. Even though they closed one close to us. It actually was kind of dog shit compared to like the local ones. Not gonna lie. And this fountain didn't start yet. And obviously some like Black Star Burger and all that stuff. But Black Star Burger apparently is even in Dubai, so I'm not even surprised. Yeah, Yandex Go, absolutely. Yandex Taxi, Yandex Food. They have like the local ones too. They have local Ozon also called Uzum. Oh, that smells nice. That one in the middle is beautiful. This one's very nice color. And a green bike, yeah. But yeah, I feel like relocating, moving here is like probably the least free, like the most frictionless experience probably. Culture-wise, language-wise, everything-wise. Yeah, like the national bank there across the road. Even the national bank, dude, works here. Like I went there, like you can't withdraw dollars whatsoever in any ATM. Like you can only withdraw local currency, which exchange, ratio is usually kind of not very good. Like that's why usually like in Georgia, for example, I always was trying to just withdraw dollars. It's just like better that way. So I went to the national bank because that's where you can technically withdraw dollars. And they have lower commission, lower fee on currency withdrawals. It's like I went there, go to the ATM, it doesn't work. There's like the reception girl, she was already like leaving for like lunch break. She like ran to me, started like helping something, then she was like, yeah, here's like the queue ticket for you. You go to the currency exchange, you basically give them your card, you tell them your PIN code, and they giving you dollars, dude. And I was like, yeah, like with local card, I don't mind those traditions. But with my kind of like business card and stuff, I rather probably not. But yeah, that's kind of normal. Like if you're coming here, prepare. You either like withdraw the cash, or if you want to pay with the card, then you be ready that you just go to the store, you give them the card, they ask you for the PIN code, you tell them the PIN code, and they do it for you. That is standard procedure here. In some like new stores and like some like kind of like chains of like that are trying to be like more modern, I guess, they usually have those like like turning terminals. So they just kind of turn the terminal to you, so you can do it yourself. And in some places, yeah, you just give them the card, tell them the PIN code. Or if it's like, like the waiter, for example, sometimes you like literally just like give them the card, tell them the code, and they, just like leave with the card and stuff to the checkout. Well, that's why usually, maybe not that's why, but like they're usually in a lot of cafes and stuff, you basically like just, there's like the number of your table somewhere, usually on like the box with the tissues. So you just go to the cashier and just like pay, like tell them the number of your table, pay your bill, and you're done. Same in the US, I see. Hiccup Louis. So yeah, it is interesting. Which actually like also like most of the time, to be honest, if you can, you just like buy something, you know, take away, because then you don't pay the service, which is like 10 or 15% here. And the service is like non-existent. You basically just kind of like sit down, they give you the menu, you tell what you want to order, and that's it. Like they bring you and then you don't see them anymore until you stand up and go pay yourself. So I'm not so sure what they're asking 10 or 15% for. But the food here though, like dude, like here I think gaining again. I think. Like you just can't, you know, refuse all the goodies here. It's just like my friend wanted to like diet, and then he was like, you know what, fuck this shit. I will diet in Armenia, man. In Armenia food is boring, so then I'm gonna be on the diet, and here I'm gonna be fucking eating everything. And that's what we're basically doing right now. Not really like that bad in terms of food in Armenia. It's just kind of like Armenia has some interesting things to try, some like dang stuff, right? Like the cooked cow's head. I was dang to try. I actually wouldn't mind eating it again though. I like that. I mean, eating the eye is not the most pleasant experience, I guess, but that was all right. It's just kind of like, you know, eating like something really fatty, like, not the best. And brain is kind of like not for everyone, especially when I'm the only one who was eating it. And I didn't want it to go to waste, so I kind of ate all of it over a few days. And I kind of got tired of it already. But I wouldn't mind repeating that. Same with like hash also. It's like, it's not something you will be eating every day. And here, there's like so much food that, dude, like, I can eat that every day. Pretty much all of it. Not to mention like the local pastries and stuff, like they're dirt cheap. Like they're mega cheap. So the food here is top tier stuff. And Armenia gonna be kind of sad. Like Georgia was mega food also for every day, and here too. Armenia kind of has some nice dishes, but yeah, we're probably gonna be on the cutting side on Armenia probably. And the fatty food here in general, fatty food is like standard. Like a lot of things are deep fried, a lot of things are fried, a lot of things are cooked with the extra addition of the fat, kurduk, which is the literally, you know, like the lamb butt cheeks basically. They just add it to many things just to add, you know, like the juiciness. Inside some pastries, inside soup, everywhere. It's nice though, not gonna lie, if you like lamb. Like if you don't like lamb, it's gonna be already like a lot of dishes just kind of like disappearing for you here. If you don't eat meat or don't like meat, then yeah, there's nothing for you left almost. Now some like pastries with potatoes and with like some greens. But yeah, that's kind of it pretty much. Like Armenia and Georgia kind of for vegans, or like way, you know, more adapted, I guess. And here, yep, not really. Like without meat, there's basically almost nothing here. Dish made of chicken rectum, damn son. Now there's a lot of stuff here from like, you know, like the offal and everything, from like a bunch of different, like, as they called, sub-products, you know, like liver, lungs, hearts, all that kind of stuff. It's alright. There's a pastry with that actually. It's a really nice pastry. It's also dirt cheap, dude. Like you can just eat that every day. There's actually porridge here, and that porridge is also with meat. In Armenia, there is also porridge like that. Actually, they both kind of like similar origin, kind of, I guess. Like halim. It's also like MKHP knows that one. It's like, you know, Persian too. Like it's all over the place. In Armenia is arisa. In Armenia is just with the chicken, and here it's like with lamb. So it's like literally like porridge with lamb. It's really good actually. Like that's some like mega breakfast, you know. Oh, and like pretty much all the cafes here, they have a menu usually has prices 1 portion and 0.7 portion. So if you're not sure if you can handle it, you just get yourself 0.7. Sometimes 1 kilo also, if you're feeling like it. Like we went once also, like the dish was recommended called vaguri. So we went to like the place where it was recommended. And we just like, you know, ordering, I don't remember, I think we got like, first we got the pilaf actually, like some plov, which is already a lot, even though we got like one for both of us, 1 plate. And then we're like, oh, vaguri please. And she's like, oh, like this? Yes. All right. And then she's bringing us like 1 kilo of meat basically. After that, like we haven't ate until next day basically already. Some flowers. Yeah, watering all that stuff is quite an adventure. Oh, some of the old architecture. Some like Soviet leftovers, I guess, which is, I mean, there's kind of plenty of that here. It's actually kind of like all these ornaments, I just realized not long ago, like all these ornaments over everything, like solid ornaments, like they are partially firehead moves, because their goal is pretty much to lower the amount of sun that is going through. So they still kind of, you know, the air is still going, but the sun is partially at least blocked. Like in some buildings here, for example, on the sunny side, like some windows, they literally just like cover them with bricks. Like complete, you know, like brick wall over the windows. Like if it's on the sunny side, people rather just not have a window than to have a window in summer. It's one of those when you have green for you, but they also kind of have a green to turn. So they're still allowed to turn even though you're walking. Let's see. Yeah, that's like, I actually haven't seen their, let me see, the traffic light for cars, but they did experiment with that in Moscow, actually, in my district too. And I guess they like the experiment here also. Well, I was finishing when it's red though, which is allowed, and everyone should actually kind of let you go. No, that's the regular traffic light. But in Moscow they added like the special signal basically, so you can kind of turn, but there is a warning for pedestrians. So like it's green for you and green for pedestrians, When there are pedestrians, you let them pass. When there are no pedestrians, you can go. So basically that's how they did it. That's metro tunnel here. It's not the station, I think, here yet. This is the Pushkin station, actually. Named after Alexander Pushkin, a Russian poet. Obviously, like in Soviet times, pretty much like all streets here were named after like a bunch of like different Russian poets and stuff. And then after they got independence, they renamed all them and like, you know, Uzbekistan poets and stuff. Rightfully so, but Pushkin's still here. Pushkin got so much respect, I guess they didn't rename him. Pushkin got that clout. Alright, I think I need to cross to the other side here and keep going. Actually, let me check. Am I going to the right or am I going for? I think actually maybe going forward here. Yeah, I'm going forward. Okay, then I don't need to go down there. Oh, damn, they are like the huge. You probably can see it from here though. They have like the double zoom on this one, but I don't think it's gonna really cut it though. Whoop. Well, kinda, I guess. Like that building in the middle there. It's like the bouldering thingy there. Like I see on the wall there's these like the yellow, you know, the yellow paint basically on the wall, is that? The yellow paint there. Alright, can you stop autofocusing? No. Can I just remove it? I don't know if it's active or not. Alright, battery for now is still kicking. Alright, good, I think. Oh, there's a river too. This one is not as beautiful as the one that was near the park. Under the metro bridge, some garbage and other things, not as deep too. And with pigeons all over the place too. But yeah, all these like small rivers, small channels is also kind of like part of a sort of cooling down system in a way, like irrigation, but also cooling down of the city, because in like 3 months, like 2.5 months, it's gonna be time for Chilea, which is actually nothing chill. It is actually like a month, 40 days, when the temperature is like 30 in the night and like days like 50. So these kind of like, you know, water flows through the city, supposed to kind of like cool it down a little. Not sure how much it helps with that, with such temperatures though. I'm not so sure. Yeah, it is really brutal. It's like you just don't even go anywhere and just sit home under AC. And if you don't have AC, I don't even know, dude. That's also like the season usually when like electricity goes out a lot because all the people starting the ACs. Like my friend was like living here in 22, 23. He moved like right after mobilization, I think, basically in November. So he was here for like half a year, more than half a year. And he was leaving, I guess, June, around like end of May or like June probably, in 23, when it was already like the mega heat starting. And like the hotel where he lived, like he couldn't work there basically, because like electricity was just like dying all the time. So he pretty much was sitting in like the co-working, because co-working had generators. Insane wall of achievements. with Mr. President. Yeah, 30 at night, that's not fun. That's when you like sleep under AC. Like Batumi was already enough for me. Like the peak summer in Batumi, like bro, that was brutal. Like trying to sleep in that was not fun. That was not fun. Takes a while to adapt that, honestly. Tell you that. Tell you that. Can't say I kind of got used to it fully, I guess. Let's see, jakieś PSC. Taken into consideration at workplaces, I actually don't think so. Like my dad, he's an engineer working in wastewater treatment and stuff. And they were working in Uzbekistan actually, building a wastewater treatment for one of the like the gas stations or oil stations, don't remember, somewhere like in the desert pretty much. So he was like visiting to help, you know, setting the last bits up and stuff, tuning it and stuff. And they were like, we arrived like to some place like next to maybe next to this like oil gas station, whatever, right? Desert. It's like plus 50. We are all like, you know, in just in like this like white shorts that are already like, you know, all like you don't even like, unless like in my case I still get sweaty though, like my back, because of the backpack and like the setup in the backpack. But like if you have just like the short and stuff, you don't even really get sweaty in that weather. Usually like all the sweat instantly, you know, evaporates pretty much. So just like standing in the shade, you know, dying, and in the same time, you know, like 10 meters away, there's like a bunch of road workers replacing the asphalt, you know, like the hot fucking asphalt, and like plus 50. They don't give a shit. There was also like the story when like some kid was like running around in summer in like Ushanka hat or something. And someone was asking parents, you know, like why? Well, you know, he gonna live here in summers and everything, so he needs to adapt early to the warm weathers. All right, let me see. I'm going in the right way, good. Huh? Oh yeah, that's the railroad. All right. Stuck in the city. Yeah, it is really dry though. Like it's gonna be like absolutely no humidity. Like my friend spilled some like water today. Like we're buying the water because like the tap water here is not really good. Like you can cook it with it, of course, and stuff. Like you can boil it, right? It's fine. But you know, like the raw, you don't want to drink. Like Armenia, Georgia, it was like amazing water. Here, tap water is not that good, so we're buying bottled water in like 9-liter bottles. So like my friend was like opening the new bottle and trying to pour it in the teapot, and they fill them bottles here like to the brink. You know, they completely like with the overboard feeling basically. So he like spilled a bunch basically. Not much, but still. And he didn't even wipe, like he just kind of left, and I went to pour some water myself, and like 5-10 minutes and it was dry already. The head sweat in Ushanka. The thing is, like a lot of like locals, especially in like, you know, like smaller villages and stuff, they like the traditional attire in summer is actually really warm. Like they have really like dense, you know, clothes and stuff, and they drink a lot of tea and everything, and that's basically so you kind of sweat. They just sweat pretty much, you know, that's it. Like they don't like try to remove the clothes, right? Like how we usually do, right? Like going around half naked, or in like some tank top, you know, because it's hot, shorts and stuff. Nope, they just put the fucking coat or something on, and that helps them to kind of like stay more cold. Yeah, the side effect probably you're gonna after all that coat probably gonna be, you know, the chemical weapon though. But I guess, you know, you gotta adapt. Like in some places there are some nuances to that, I guess. Just like in Batumi, you can be walking around and there could be like, you know, like some like fancy, like beautiful like girl walking, and then like she passes you and she has like, you know, like this huge like wet like spot on her back. Well, I mean, it is what it is, man. It's such weather. What can you do? What can you do? Yeah, tea is like the standard here. It's also gonna be sweet tea, by the way. So like for all the like the tea snobs and everything, it's gonna be paying here. Like if you go somewhere in some cafe, they're gonna ask you like two things pretty much 100%. If you want tea and if you want bread. Like obviously like what kind of tea you want. Then usually options are basically green, black, and with lemon and with sugar. That's it. And when you get with lemon, I also mind you, if you get one with lemon, there will be a lot of lemon, dude. Like I posted photos. It's like the teapot, one teapot, and there was probably like half of very massive lemon there. That was tasty though. The Brezhnev hat a lot here. Not in Uzbekistan, no. That is some Caucasian mountains traditional wear, like the Brezhnev hat sorta. That's from there, like, you know, Dagestan, from there. Here they wear, what was the name of that one? That is like the proper name. We kinda call it wrong in Russia. This hat that they have here. There's a proper name for that one. It's kind of like this like square based hat. It's like the base of the hat is actually square, so you put like a square on the top of your head, and then it kind of rounded to the top, kind of like, you know, like the top part of some like local building sort of, you know, like the spherical part, but the building itself is square. That's kind of the hats they wear. No milk? Nope, no milk in the tea here whatsoever. Volt, yep, Volt here. What's the name? Another one also pretty popular. Forgot about it. They pretty much everywhere. Armenia, Georgia. Armenia didn't have Volt. Georgia did have Volt, and Volt's here too, yeah. But only the food delivery actually. They don't have Bolt. They don't have the taxi. Georgia had also taxi. Taxi here is basically Yandex pretty much, like the Russian taxi, the Russian Uber sorta. Taxi is cheap actually, so like not a problem. Like I went, you know, like the usual kind of like millionaire streamer way. I went there on the metro, and back I'm just walking. With my friend, he's usually like, nah, fuck that metro, dude, we taxi. And to be honest, it's kind of cheap still to taxi. Like the most expensive one, I think, and that was like 30 minutes maybe drive, maybe more even. The most expensive was like $2, basically, taxi. Well, okay, most expensive was from airport, but that's the usual scam out stuff. That's kind of like inevitable. The airport taxi will always overcharge you. But normally like a couple of bucks, and that's it. But metro is like, dude, how much was the ride? They have some like promo right now in the metro, I think, with some of the banks or something. If you pay with their card, it's like 10 cents. 10 cents the metro ride. Yes, I see. Same with the bus ride. I think without that bank you pay like 20 cents, I think. And it's also, I think, that I actually don't remember exactly. There's so many countries already that I forgot. But I think it's also here that you have like the 90 minutes. So you pay 20 cents in metro or in the bus. And for 90 minutes you switch transport for free. So the public transportation here is really good. A lot of buses, metro. Buses I haven't tried yet though, but metro, yeah, metro already many times and it's really nice. Like even in kind of like peak hours, I would say it's quite doable, at least the path that we were taking. It kind of so far was pretty much the same path. Like today and in previous days it was almost always the same path pretty much. And that part of the metro is actually quite nice. Not a lot of people, even kind of like on weekends it's like no one almost. It's so good. Days holiday, so also was like not a lot of people, but there were some. But like compared to any other, like the Moscow metro for example, dude, this was empty. Ooh man, my legs are starting to feel it. They're gonna be dead soon. But yeah, next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe both days, we'll see. Because last 2 months left, so I'm gonna be ramping up my IRL streaming. And then end of April, there's gonna be massive sessions. Gonna be a bunch. With some like IRL travels and stuff also, in different cities and stuff. I'm gonna be repeating, at least partially, the Silk Road. And potentially go into some neighboring countries too. It would be really nice to go to like Pamir and everything in the mountains. But yeah, I'm not sure how the connection there will be, so at least I will start easy, start small, and then maybe at some point I'll return and do some more. Massive, yeah, there's gonna be massive stuff. It's gonna be a few days for sure that I will be traveling. Samarkand, Bukhara, Khiva, all those places. Probably will go like to Twitch chat's favorite. I'm gonna go to Kokand. And Tajikistan, I'm probably just gonna go to, oh man, I always forgetting the name, but yeah, it's the city in the Fergana Vale. Gonna go there, the Fergana Valley, and then to Fergana Valley itself, and then probably to Kyrgyzstan, and then maybe Kazakhstan from there too. We'll see how things go. But yeah, in Tajikistan, there is like a lot of real cool stuff now. So at some point would be nice, but yeah, I heard legends about their internet quality. So not so sure. We'll see. I think I'm gonna go to that one city, check for myself, you know, those legends about the internet quality. But it doesn't mean anything though, because in the mountains obviously things might get more dank. Because there's Pamir Mountains. Yeah, Samarkand for sure. Yeah, Bishkek potentially. Like the local flights are actually like 30-40 bucks inside the country. But the thing is, you can get to any other neighboring country in like from here, for example, I can hop on the metro, go to like the south of Tashkent, go outside near the bazaar, and then there is like the minibus standing. I just hop on the minibus, like an hour, probably hour and a half. I'm at the border with Tajikistan. Like 30 minutes, you're in Tajikistan, then take another like hour and a half, and you're already in like in that city that I'm forgetting the name all the time. So we'll see. I kind of want to go to Iskanderkul, which is the Makedonsky, Alexander Makedonsky lake, which according to legends, he was chilling and swimming there during his march. Apparently really beautiful lake also. But yeah, not sure about the connection. Not sure about the connection. Maybe if, you know, people like it and stuff and things go well, one day I just kind of like just revisit some places with a little more, with a little more pivot to other, you know, things to visit, and with more detail maybe, and kind of more dedicated and separate, like, you know, separately, not just like everything as fast as possible in one go, and preferably as hobo as possible because the budget's, you know, not high. All the little flowers feels good. And then yeah, in May we're returning to Armenia. So in Armenia I also have like a bunch of places that I haven't visited, and I hope internet will be decent there. But I mean, in Armenia I already had 3 hours train ride, right, through the bumfuck nowhere while streaming it all, and it still was better quality of the internet than in Germany, so it can't be that bad. So I think I'm gonna try to go on the Aragats mountain, on the Aragats volcano rather. I'm a pleb, right, so I'm not gonna go anything fancy, but the southern peak of Aragats volcano is actually apparently like pretty noob friendly. Even though recently I think a bunch of French tourists got kinda under the avalanche there, but yeah, right now there's still a shitload of snow. Like before May or something, people rather not even go there unless you're like some professional extreme dude. So maybe in summer I'll go. That's the mountain that was that I was starting the stream with, that we could see from our window. Well, volcano rather. The dormant volcano. So I'm gonna go try to scale that one. It's 3,800 meters. The southern peak. There is northern peak that is above 4,000 a little bit, but yeah, that one apparently is already harder to go. And yeah, I ain't exactly, you know, ain't exactly a pro, and they ain't exactly, you know, like look at the shadow of a man that is not very fit, let's put it that way. But yeah, Armenia has some other places that I haven't. I mean, in Armenia, I basically streamed Gyumri, which is like nothing to stream really. I literally like showed everything and walked through everything from one end of the city to another. And Yerevan, I mostly kind of showed everything. Maybe we'll still stop there for a bit, so maybe we'll stream some of these things again, or maybe we'll go for some new stuff. We'll see what I haven't seen yet, haven't showed. But then also gonna go probably to Sivan Lake. That one's really nice. Gonna go to Aragats Mountain. Want to go to Dilijan, which has the Hobbit Village Hotel, which I haven't checked the prices for though. We'll see. Maybe it will be too expensive even for content, you know. It's not like I get paid for content anyway, because there is a hotel on Aragats Mountain that my friend sent the photos, like on Instagram. Look how cool this hotel is. And I'm like, oh damn, yeah, that's like nice to use and stuff. Maybe I should book this one when I go there. And I'm checking the price and it's like $150 a day. And I'm like, nope. I guess I'd rather not. You can get 4 people there in, but not sure if I'm gonna find 4 pipigas with me to go. Well, 3 pipigas more. It's interesting, dude, like people working remotely, people with like who already like moved to another country even to like work there and like live there, have like free time. One of them is streamer also, who has like four hours, you know, work days 5 times a week. And even those people you can't really like get on some adventures. Like, let's go somewhere, do something. Nope. The insane plane's flying. Not sure if you've seen. Landed right in front of me there. The tourist bait, yeah, it's the content hotel really. It's like in the cave, with like the huge balcony, with glass everywhere and stuff. For 4 people, like 150 per day is kinda manageable, kinda. Would probably rather not still. Can find like there's like literally like almost next to it, with also pretty good views, places that will be like 30 for 2 people, you know. So you know my answer. Alright, already getting there. How's the battery? 35% still, dude. This cam is a beast. And I'm still gonna have like 2.5 hours to try some new stuff. Feels good. I'm also gonna chug a lot of water. That's for sure. All right. I was thinking about maybe going to some store, but with backpack and stuff. I will do some, like there was an incentive, right? So I'm gonna do some grocery store streaming though. We'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe on the next week, we'll see. Like maybe like I'll not gonna do any day offs, but yeah, maybe just one day is gonna be just a short IRL stream, just like walking a bit, going some groceries, you know, that kind of stuff.
Нет, ты меня испачкаешь.
English school, yeah, there's a lot of those. A lot of people now, instead of going to Russia to work, a lot of people instead learning English and moving to Korea to work. There's a huge demand. There's a huge demand and super easy. And Uzbekistan has kind of like a lot of connection with Korea because of, you know, the Soviet Union fuckery with the moving people around. There was a lot of Koreans living here. Moved are replaced to live here. So there is a lot of Korean cuisine and a lot of connection in general between countries and then culture. There's like direct flights and stuff too. $50-90 prices. I haven't checked actually. Like GPUs, like PC parts, I haven't checked. Like this camera actually, the DJI Pocket 3, I got here for pretty much the same price as on DJI official website. So like something new that just appeared, that will be expensive and hard to find. Something that is already on the market for some time, you can actually find here quite cheap. The only problem, you may be gonna be buying it from a bazaar. Like the one we went, for example, is Malika Bazaar. It's literally marketplace of electronics. It was kind of like scary for me because I was afraid it's gonna be some sort of like, you know, like the cheap fake edition or some shit there. But nope, was actually all good, with warranty and stuff even. So some things you can buy pretty cheap here. Official stores though, you know, kind of like the like media market, I guess. Let's get some examples like that. There is actually one that is called literally media market. Like some of those, they will be very expensive though, like super overpriced. But from those little markets and stuff, you can get some pretty cheap. Close to the metro station, so there's the insane business going. You can buy yourself a kitten and stuff too. Even that. I'm not even gonna approach because I'm gonna feel sad, and I don't want to travel with the cat, man. That will be a rip. Like animals and then the nomad lifestyle, that does not combine well. Hey Ryan, hello. How are you doing, man? Donation boxes. Yeah, there's a bunch of the donation boxes for mosques. Ooh, those fresh oranges there, the smell. Man, I want to drink. Approaching the minibus taxi area, so there's going to be a lot of yelling of different destinations. There's different kurt. Yeah, спасибо. Yeah, I would get kurt, but flowers I don't need. Kurt I need to buy. I'll show you. Well, actually I kind of did. We had it already. It's like the solid concentrated cheese in different flavors and forms. Quite an interesting thing. Not for everyone, totally. Kind of don't mind, but it's not like something I would like specifically go for, you know. Hard to get here, I can imagine, dude. I can imagine. It's kind of weird though, because it's easy to store and stuff, right? So shouldn't be a problem to actually get it, you know, to some other country. It doesn't need any fridge or anything. Like Kurt was kind of like one of the legends. There is like one of the gulag camps on the Kazakhstan territory, I think. And the Kurt was basically something that was saving the prisoners there, because like people were throwing it, you know, over the wall, and like the prison wardens didn't really pay attention to it because, you know, some like rocks or something flying. But they ain't rocks, that actually cheese. And the mega store, all the clothes. Clothes are pretty cheap here, and the quality is pretty decent. Actually. And this must still be nice. Are we off in? Did we? Did we off? Wait, what happened there? Glitched out, we're back. It's kind of weird that out of all the places today here, even in one of the underground passages, it wasn't effing. Weird. You back? Nice, nice. Was pretty smooth so far, actually. Almost got another accident on stream. Careful, if I'm IRLing, don't you know, ride some bikes or some other stuff near me. There's always someone falling and stuff. Insane worker, now insane silence. There's a nice Turkish place here. There's like a chain here, really. In Tashkent, at least. And they have the legendary kokoreç. Tried kokoreç. That was actually really nice. That was actually really nice. And there it is, yeah. Kokoreç. Feels good. Probably gonna return again. Have some more things to try. Might as well get some other cuisines covered. Because Turkey and Uzbekistan kind of like the friend countries, so can get all the good stuff. It's a cool bakery here too. Also chain bakery, Safia. It's interesting though, like for bakery and stuff, they don't have the proper fucking coffee machine. But looks like no one's really bothered, so I guess it works for them. Kokoreç, yeah. basically fried innards. Also like liver, lungs, all that kind of stuff. And all that inside the bread, yeah. That was nice, man. Turkey has friends. There's a lot of like countries that are basically like the same like language family and culturally kind of close, like Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan. Well, Kazakhstan maybe another kind of like lesser grade, but still Kyrgyzstan. Like yeah, there's a lot of countries that are. Well, Azerbaijan the most obviously. In Georgia, there's a lot of Turkish people, in Batumi especially too, because like I mean, there's like 40 kilometers to the border. Also can get some nice Turkish cuisine, no problems there. Alright, how's the battery there? 24%. Damn, that battery is kicking still. After 200 minutes, not bad. Not bad. Whew, man. My legs, my legs. Brother Mons decided like to talk there while standing on the traffic light. And actually, yeah, I guess they're gonna have like 20 more seconds anyway. Might as well have a little chat. There's the Papa John's. That stuff's everywhere. Oh, they have some sumalak and marhamat. What is this? Oh, did they make like this sumalak pizza or something? The fuck? For the holiday? They make the best coffee actually, Deck? I think actually so far I would say Uzbekistan. You know what? You get rough here and they make rough with fucking cream. Like not milk, nothing, fucking cream, dude. It's actually really good. It's actually really good. Man, I'm debating. You know what? Fine, let's go. Oh, shit. Alright, there's like today no keys. Before someone will yank my sumalak there. Feels bad, man. I want some cold water. Turkish coffee? The best one, I mean, we had that here once only so far. The best one I actually had in Tbilisi. It was in a tourist place, and that was the one made on sand. That was so good, dude. That was really good. Oh, speaking now of Georgia, I think I'll get this. So basically, you want the dollar price. $1 is 13,000. So like this is basically gonna be $1. The Turkish coffee we tried here once, in the Turkish place. It was all right, but it was like, you know, nothing out of ordinary, really. Just like, okay, that was decent. Yeah, we'll do some like dedicated, you know, visit to the groceries at some point. I need to buy something. I'm just gonna go like on a quick checkout real quick, whatever. Don't think we really needed anything else. No, it's just the regular, like, sort of mineral water. But with some lemons, Здесь не... О. Походу вот этот нужно сосканировать.
Давайте без макера.
А, может, да, может так. А, так,
Это
здесь.
вот
Это вот
здесь.
откуда-то, да. А его так не удалить, да?
Да.
А,
Кассер.
ага. Someone sabotaged everything. Yep. Ahmad. Alright, got them. Yeah, someone like scan. Oh, Somalok, white Somalok. Ah, not stolen. Feels good, man. They have actually interesting thing here. So, like the check that they give you, the receipt, right? You can scan the special QR code on that, and government gives you the tax refund. That's some Amiga system here. Like you have some like store, you know, loyalty programs and stuff, and you also have some tax refund this way. But yeah, coffee here is actually pretty nice. Like the different, you know, like the pink stuff, like, you know, rough coffee or cappuccino, all that kind of stuff. That is really good here. And just plain Turkish coffee, it was okay, nothing special. In Armenia, you probably can get that coffee better though, like just plain, you know, like black coffee. In Armenia, they just drink like crazy amount of it. The Armenian coffee. Oh, it feels good. Drinking shitload of coffee and smoking a lot. And eating a lot of salt. And then they have a lot of heart problems in the country. Because one of my viewers from Armenia is a doctor, from the family of doctors. So he told us all these insane stories. That they actually even had the law to remove the salt shakers basically from the restaurant tables. Shouldn't be bellissimo, yeah. Yeah, coffee here is like reasonably priced and decent. And there's a lot of the places also that are pretty good too. So coffee here we like. Like my friend, not really huge on coffee, but like the rough coffee here with cream and everything, he's actually an enjoyer now. Armenia also has like really good chain of coffee places though. Kind of like, you know, modern fancy one, where they also like, you know, write your name on the cup and stuff. Quite overpriced though. But there's some interesting stuff there. And mostly, you know, like also not the plain coffee, but some dang stuff like Kinder Surprise coffee they have there. It was actually kind of interesting. But most of those are sweet, like holy sweet. And back to the cozy places, huh? This like the 90s kid childhood in Russia. Alright, let's look at the cars today. Can't even drive here already that close, most of the time. Okay, so almost there. So I'm gonna turn it off now, and I'm gonna see you in like 10 minutes or something probably. Most likely, yeah, this is the Classica there, dude. Literally. So you're gonna be back in just a bit, and we're gonna do the first look Friday. The Steel Garden as the dank game. Like super indie, and I saw the screenshots. It actually kind of fits with all